So recently, I haven't been making much videos lately. It's because I've been busy, and for the past 2 months, I've been studying and having my exam. It's currently 12:02 a.m., but I want to talk about this topic since I feel like I haven't been in front of a camera and talking for quite some time now, and I just want to catch up with whatever I've been doing for the past few months. So, anyways, first of all, I've been live streaming a lot. To be honest, it's more for like a substitute as opposed to making videos and just talking in front of a camera. I do live streaming because it's actually much easier to just talk because it's a live stream. You just do whatever. And the thing with live stream, it kind of helps me with my studying because if I do make a video like just like recording myself for like 5 hours straight studying, my PC is gonna die. That's why live streaming is just much better. Hence why I've been streaming quite a bit of like random stuff and times where I'm studying, which is really boring. It really is boring streams, but then it the fact is knowing somebody's like they could be watching me at any moment makes me like a bit anxious, and I would want to be a bit more productive. I wouldn't be like wasting my time. It's the same thing with going to school. When I'm in school, I would study like really hard because I know that people might be looking at me, and I don't want to be fucking up. That's why I study at school, and when I'm at home, I just don't do that. So why am I bringing this up? It's because after my exam, I I only have 5 weeks left. After my exam, I only have 5 weeks left. So that means I have 4 weeks before my trial SPM, which is a lot easier. Like if there was more time, it wouldn't be a stress. But the thing is, it's really starting to hit me that there isn't there is like 1 whole month left before my freaking trial, which is not a lot of time if you really put it in the grand scale of things. I have to study every single chapter of every single subject from Form 4 and Form 5 just to keep up. And when I did the calculations, I need at least 2 chapters per day, minimum, which is a lot. It's a lot. But ever since I was live streaming my work and just doing my studies for my term 2, in the back of my mind, I've already thought that I'm not gonna get good grades, which is true. I've been speaking like this to myself a lot. I did some speaking tests with my friends. I've live streamed my study sessions and my public speaking sessions, if you can call it public speaking. All that just to get like average mark, like genuinely just average. I know that everyone in my class are genuinely like gifted kids. They're like smart as fuck. But all that for nothing. And all that studying time also, I procrastinated too much during the final months before my term 2, which is why my marks aren't really great. There are some achievements, but I'm not proud. I'm not proud of it. So this time I've started early, if you can even call it early. I've started studying, I've started writing essays, and starting today, I also want to speak more to the camera. I know nobody watches this, and I know eventually in the future, m- I'm gonna see this, but all I want to do is speak. I just want to talk to somebody, to just the fucking camera, because this helps me. All right, I don't want to get 17 marks for my freaking English speaking exam out of 25, which is fucking horrible. And despite all that talk, I know all of this is just talk. I'm not giddy. How do I say? I can say all this but not do it, basically. Yeah, that's true. But I'll try. And this week alone, it has been like one of the more productive weeks. Not the most, but more productive. Which is why I want to end it off with something to talk about, which is what I'm doing here. This is a live stream. This is somewhere where I can look back at any time. And I'm gonna clip this and put it on my video because I feel like it. So yeah, there's no cuts, there's no nothing. The other thing I want to talk about is tomorrow I have it's more this is more like personal life stuff, if it wasn't already. Tomorrow I'm going to a birthday party, which is cool and all, but I don't I don't I don't feel good about it. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time, but then it is my girlfriend, which is why I have to go. I have a sense, and I need to teach two of my I guess you can say disciples karate before I actually go there. So that means I'll be like 4 hours late, but I have to do it because my quote unquote disciples, they are getting their black belt soon. I want to teach them. So the point is, I have a lot of time that's wasted already because of my schedule, because of my black belt, because of my karate stuff. So with all that, what am I left with? I'm left with some time to prepare, and I will try my best to use that time as best as I can. Okay. Um, just between me and you, um, I know I'm going to be fucked. Quite like I'll just be cooked. I'll be cooked in a lot of things, but I feel like I can grasp everything. Like all these subjects, all these concepts that are being taught to me. There's a sense of like I can do this. You know, all of this seems so easy, but so much to do. There's so much to do that it seems too hard to do. So if every day I really properly understand one concept, one chapter, I can actually score much higher than I could anticipate. But that's all speculation. In the end of the day, it's all up to me, and I have to just take initiative and just stop sleeping all the time. I don't wanna waste more time now. It's 12:11. Um that's basically what has been going on for the past few weeks. Study, procrastinate. Oh yeah, I somehow got into anime for like a good 2 to 3 weeks. in my exam week, which is why I'm cooked. Completely and utterly cooked for term 2. But it's fine. You have to reach rock bottom to go back up or whatever. So even though it's not planned, I guess it does help. It does help when I look at my grades and I think like, wow, that's absolutely shit. And I want to do better. So, I don't have much else to say. I will I will try and make more videos in the near future. Just in random topics. I I feel like I don't want to talk about myself too much nowadays. I just want to be speaking more about random topics. I have a few in my mind, some a bit insane, some a bit more basic, but I want to go into those topics and then I just want to speak for like a good 10 minutes because if the exam requires me to speak for about 5 minutes, if I can speak for 10 like and answer questions, that would be amazing. I imagine myself looking at the conductor and I just talk to them, just like how I'm doing now. And I wish that I don't stutter too much because really the past few years of my life, I have not talked. I have not practiced speaking. I have not talked to people in general, which is why my vocabulary is bad and I stutter so much, even on screen. And it shows. So, yeah, that's about it. Um, I will end the video. Okay, yeah, that's actually it. Huh. Now, how do I clip that?